Now normally I'll start these videos off with like a few clips from the video that I'm recording now, but this one is going to be different. I have to start off with an apology to the house of Lattafa. I apologize, fam. I spoke too early. Run my intro. YouTube, D4G here, banging out another video. So as you see, man, I want an apology to the house of Lattafa, man. We're going to be doing a gas or trash review over one of the fragrances that I just unboxed not too long ago. And the fragrance that we're going to be going over is going to be Abiyedh Rouge Edition. Let's talk about it. Now, before we do any of that, got to give a shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Hey, if you're new, welcome. Over here on this side of YouTube, we like to make sure that you're looking good, smelling good, and feeling good through the art of fragrances. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so that you can be updated anytime we drop this content. And to all my OG subscribers out there, man, them A1s since day ones. Salute, fam. Hope everything is good with you. Man, let's go ahead and get it, man. Gas or trash review over Abiyedh. Let's talk presentation. Now, the presentation on this bitch is actually kind of nice. Now, I don't have the box, so you know what that means. So we're just gonna talk about the bottle. Very nice bottle, very plain bottle. Rectangular shape, red cap with the Club de Nuit tints, rhinestones, gems in it. I like it, especially with the red. It's like a matte red almost, if you can see it. Sticker at the top, Abiyedh Rouge at the bottom in red. Lattafa stamp right below. And then you have Lattafa written on the back as well. I don't know, man, for a 60 ml, I actually like these presentations, man. Now let's talk notes. Up top, you're gonna have Nashi pear, kumquat, and bergamot. In the mid, you're gonna get hit with geranium as well as caramel. In the base, you got ambergris, musk, as well as oak moss. The fragrance experience with this is confusing at first. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, anytime you get a Middle Eastern fragrance, make sure you spray that shit up. Do as much sprays as possible in that opening. Well, when I first did my first impression with this one, I guess I didn't do enough sprays because I got hit with a huge amount of alcohol. And the syntheticness will run in this fragrance for at least your first 2 to 3 wears. So I would advise, if you get this one, definitely spray it up a couple of times before you actually try to put it on, because it's going to be very harsh in that opening. Bro, this shit is so harsh, man. Like, my damn nose hairs was damn near burning. It's that harsh of a fragrance in the opening when you first unbox it. But after you get rid of that, bam, starts to transform. After that harshness, the first thing you're gonna notice is the pear note. Now, there are other aspects of this fragrance that you're gonna get, but the pear sweetness is gonna be one of the first things that you notice. Now, after you get hit with that pear note, there's gonna be a little bit of a citrus feel that you're gonna get. It's gonna be like a citrus sour smell in a way, and that's gonna be coming from the kumquat as well as the bergamot. Now, the kumquat is gonna be adding that sour aspect to the fragrance, whereas the bergamot is going to be adding a little bit more of a citrus. But understand this, it's not citrus dominant. You might not even detect or pick up much of it, but you will notice the pear as well as that sourness that the kumquat is giving off. And then about 15 minutes into this bitch, that's when you start to notice a little bit more of the sweetness. And that sweetness is going to be coming from the caramel note that's in that mid. Now, a little bit of geranium does come out to help counterbalance that sweetness from the caramel, as well as take down some of that pear note that you're gonna get in the opening. And personally, I would like to think that it's the geranium that's giving it that aromatic touch, as well as making it a little bit more balanced for my guys who might not be into those extremely feminine leaning fragrances. This one is gonna be unisex, but it's gonna be slightly towards the feminine. I would say like 45% masculine, 55% feminine. So it's not much of a difference, but it is gonna be feminine leaning. If you know what Baccarat 540 smells like, you know where we're going with this. And then once you hit the dry down, that's when you're gonna get a nice caramel mixed with a little bit of ambergris and musk once it hits the complete dry down. Still a little bit of sweetness, but it almost has like a earthiness to that sweetness. So it's not too bad. For my people that don't like overly sweet fragrances, it's not too bad, but it's still gonna be sweet. Now, just so we can recap that experience, very harsh opening, fam. Make sure you spray that bitch at least 20 times before you actually apply it. A nice pear opening that's gonna be mixed with the kumquat and the bergamot. The kumquat and the bergamot is gonna be the citrus part, but it's not too much citrus in there. It's more so gonna be the sourness that you get from those two citruses mixed with the pear. A little bit of caramel about 15 minutes into it as it's working its way through the mid. And then once it's the dry down, you got a nice caramel, ambergris, a little bit of musk style dry down. Now that we talked about that, let's go past method. Performance. Performance on this bitch is actually good. Now, I have to say this right now. This is one of those type of fragrances to where when you apply it, after a while, you're gonna think that it might have evaporated off of your skin. But hear me out, fam. I thought the same thing, but I was in hour 7, close to hour 8, and somebody recognized the smell and gave me a compliment. They thought that I was wearing Baccarat. Hey, it was a nice one, man. Got me a little compliment off of it, so it was cool. And they did think that it was that Baccarat 540 that it's supposed to be cloning. So that's another win right there. Now, this is gonna be an 8-hour fragrance to me, but I do think that it can push that because I haven't really been in a situation where I wore it and it was more than 8 hours because I didn't need it that long, but it's still there. You just gotta understand that you will go nose blind to this, but other people around you will be able to smell it. And even with you still going nose blind to it, you will have a great scent bubble around you that will leave a nice sillage and a nice trail as you're moving around. Accessibility. Online only, fam. Triple Traders, Joma Shop, Perfume Online, Fragrance by CA. You can check whichever one you wanted to. They're gonna have this one available. And when you do find it, it's gonna be anywhere from that $15 to $30 price range. So this is a B.O.B. fragrance, but I'm telling you right now, if you wanna find the best price, make sure that you search around because I have seen this fragrance as low as $14.99. Scent profile. Now this is gonna be listed as a woody spicy fragrance, but you get a little bit more outside of that. I really don't get too much of the woods or the spice. Some of the other things I can understand why. Like the citrus, that's gonna be coming from the kumquat and the bergamot. It also has an amber feel to it, and that's gonna be coming from the ambergris as well as the musk that this fragrance is gonna be giving off. And then it has the fruitiness aspect, and that's gonna be coming from the pear as well as the kumquat that's gonna be in the opening. So you got a lot of accords to account for, but I don't really know too much about the woody spicy because I don't get too much spiciness from this. Situations. Another one of our Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon fragrances. 3-season monster.
The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
And really, this is one of those fragrances to where you can do day or night. This could damn near be a signature scent. Just really think about the times that you wear Baccarat 540 or that you would wear Baccarat 540. And that will be the same for this fragrance. Whether you out at work, whether you out with your peoples. I wouldn't wear this with the fellas. Now I will say that I'll do something different with the fellas. But if I'm out with my lady, out with the family, and we doing family shit, I could throw this on and be good. And to be honest, this could be an everyday driver for a lot of people, especially if you're a big fan of that Baccarat DNA. This can go for men or women. If you're a fan of that Baccarat DNA, you can pick this one up, and this will be one of those that'll be signature scent worthy almost every day for you. Overall, bruh, this shit some gas, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit is gas. Like I said, if you're looking for something that's close to Baccarat 540 or in that same ballpark, this is really one of the closest ones that I've smelled. This is even closer than Ariana Grande Cloud. So for the price that you're gonna be paying, especially if you can find it at $15.99 or $14.99 price point, you'll be doing pretty damn good if you're looking to get a Baccarat clone, but you just don't want to play that Baccarat price. A great fragrance that could really be used in all situations, whatever you have going on. This is a very nice one. Like I said, men and women can pull this off. Unisex for sure. Just a truly everyday driver, man. If you know what Baccarat 540 is, I don't have to say too much. You know that this shit is gas. But that's gonna be the video right there, man. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Do y'all even like the Baccarat 540 DNA? Because I know I got a lot of fellas on my channel that support. So do y'all even like the Baccarat DNA? Is this something that y'all really feeling? And to the 12 ladies that's watching, does this smell like a fragrance that you would even want to pick up? Especially if you're trying to get that Baccarat DNA. Let me know down in the comment section if you already have this, and let's see if we can help somebody out that might be trying to pick this one up. But with all that being said, we to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. E4G, truly blessed. That's the point grade.